Today we're going to be testing the Firman dual fuel generator, as well as the generator hookup that I installed outside over the summer. This is the connection. I don't recall if I ever did a video of installing this or not, but I haven't used it since I put it in. So we'll find out today if I did a good job or a very terrible job. I've never used this thing either. This will be the first test of this. I got this, maybe like June or July of over the summer. It came to pass because my uncle knew somebody who was selling this as well as a snowblower, and I think the price between the two of them was like $300 or $400, which is a lot of money, but for the two pieces of equipment, that's dirt cheap. Didn't have a snowblower, so that kind of worked out, and I had been wanting to get a second generator because, as we often say, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. And I wanted to get a propane one as the backup because, well, actually it would become the primary because I can probably run this 4 or 5 days straight off the propane tank, assuming it's full, which it is right now. So this is a much better setup for a situation where there is going to be an extended power outage. And it quite possibly might come this weekend. It's supposed to be very, very bad with the snow and very, very cold. Cold enough that you probably can only go half an hour without the heat before it's going to get really cold in the house. So it's currently hooked up to the propane. It is a it's a 6,750 watts generator. I guess it gets a little more power on gas, but I really don't foresee ever needing that much power. I could always just start up the other one if I needed that much power. This one's got a lot of good hookups on it. It's got the, that's like a dryer style plug. It's a 50 amp. This is 30 amps twist locked. That's what we're going to be using. And then this is 30 amps 120 only. These are both 240s. And then there's a regular outlet there, 20 amp. Close all that back up. So this does have electric start. It has been sitting for months without use, so I have no idea if the battery's any good. It looks like it's starting to corrode, so it might not be any good. But that's fine. I can certainly start it up manually. It does have a pull start as a backup. It's a 439 cc overhead valve. I did check the oil. It has oil in it. I'm not sure if it's the right amount or if it's clean. I will look at that later. Just want to test it to make sure it runs, make sure my setup is good. Supposedly this was only used once, and it was never used with gas, which is kind of nice because there's really no winterization to do on this other than changing the oil. It's not like you got to worry about running out the gas or anything like that, so it's pretty good setup if you have the propane hookup. I did purged the line. I just took it off the machine and opened it up for about 20 or so seconds to get all the air out. It's a very long hose, so it might have to crank over for some time before it gets enough gas, or it might start up right away. I'm not really sure. Or it might not crank over at all because the battery's dead. So go ahead and plug this in, and then we will start it up. I suppose this could be plugged in after it's turned on, but there's nothing connected inside, so it doesn't matter if we connect it before or after. Okay, so we're going to switch it to gas, or no, we're going to switch it to, well, I guess both are considered gas, so switch it to propane, and then we'll switch this to choke. Oh, it does have some charge. That was pretty good. lights are off in here. The mains is turned off. So, always a freak show. A freak show. Always in the video. Alright, so if this is working properly, we should have... So that's, this is our... No, that's the 220 outlet upstairs we're going to use to verify it's feeding into the system correctly. And this is our input right here. So we should have powered air, and no powered air. Alright, that looks promising. Oh wow, that's a beautiful sunset. I gotta stop and take a picture. Wow, look at that. Okay, so we should have power here. Oh, we have power nowhere. I was mistaken. That's the one upstairs. Okay, that's the expected outcome. Well, let's put some load on this thing. It's working. All right, let's check some outlets. Okay, we got some lights. More lights. I want to get this outlet on. I don't remember what this one is called. Probably this one? Okay. Let's plug in the kilowatts meter and get some information. There's the pump spy. Wow, that's pretty good. Right on the nose. All right, let's put kitchen. I'm doing all the kitchen ones because I know we have both legs in there. I don't know if it picks up on the video. It's a little flickery. It's like that with the other generator too. I don't know why it's like that. I guess it's not a very clean power. So I didn't turn that one on. That's working. All right, I'm pretty content with that. That is incredible tonight. Wow. Okay, well that and my setup seems to check out pretty good.